This mod did not go as planned, as you will see. Oh dear, something's not happy, is it? Welcome back to the channel, everyone. So here is the unboxing of the tilt screen mod that I got from AliExpress. It cost me £33. In the end, this mod cost me a bit more than that because I broke the screen, as you saw. But this will show you how to remove the screen, install another, and install this tilt bracket. One job I'm about to do without having to go rooting around for my own tools. Comes with a little toolkit that provides everything that you need to get the job done. So need to use this tool, which is like a trim panel removal tool, and I'll show you where that goes. So we need to put that in the slot there. That's a damn good pull with this tool. So this here is a temperature sensor, which we need to unplug. There's no lock, it simply just pulls off like so. So we need to undo that bolt and the other one on the other side. It does include a little tool for that, and I'll tell you what size socket is if you're using your own tools. It's a 10mm socket if you're going to use your own tools. And when you have both of those bolts out, like there, the screen still stays fixed in place, it hangs. So you ain't got to worry about it falling off. Now we need to pull the display forward and using a Torx T25 Torx bit to remove the trim bracket cover from behind the display screen. I'm going to use a cushion just so we've got somewhere soft for the screen to lay on. It pulls forward just like that. It's a bit tight. Right, there we go. So using a T25 Torx bit, we're going to remove this bracket here. We've got one there, another one just there. Rather annoying. The guide that come with the product says put it in, well, turn off the car now. I think we could have done that really earlier, but we'll power off the car. There's a little safety lock on here, how they've described it. So this clip was a bit of a faff to get out. I ended up having to splay each of these parts of the clip away from the purpley red connector there, get them so they were hanging on the edge, and then just put my finger underneath this part and just keep pulling it. It just slid up, and that's how that comes off. To remove the final connector, you need to press down on this little sprung part here and pull the connector. So I use that to push in on that little tongue there, and it just pulled out nice and easy then. Great. So you take your bracket. Instructions might vary depending on the unit you got, but this one fits in the slots there, and then you want to take your original screws and secure it both sides. So you want to go ahead and tighten these up. New shell to install now. Two small screws included in the kit, and a little screwdriver. There's a screw to go in there and a screw to go in there to keep the trim in place. Tighten those up. Get this part now of the in the kit, which is another new bit of trim. You want to feed the cables through. Let's install the connector. Positive click. white security lock to go on. Went that way around. Clicked in, that's locked. Use the original screws. So they were the two small Torx that we took out earlier. Okay, they're tightened up. Bring that back with a bracket. Oh. Slightly worrying, my screen's just gone blank. Another day, try again. As you can see, I took the car apart a lot more, trying to install a HUD. It's a plan B for the screen dying, and it was just going too much, so I've decided to source another screen. So I'm just going to do a test fit without the wires this time, because straining them around is what caused a lot of the problem. So what I did was mount the screen just on one half of the bracket, just take the weight, and then push the purple connector on to the back of the screen and secure the white security clip, which I think is a bit of a cable strain as well. So that's now in. Cable routes underneath, goes in that little slot just there. Push the screen onto the other side of the bracket and tighten up the bolt. That's the screen installed. Quite a lot of tilt range, that's nice. Now I'm going to plug the power back into the car, check the state of the screen, see if we need to do any further programming. And also, would you look at that, a working but very dirty screen. Needs a good clean. The final bits we've got to worry about is the temperature sensor. So on my age of car, you need to remove that sensor there, and it installs on that panel, clips underneath. For newer cars, 2021 with Ryzen, I believe, you install onto this panel instead. No screws. Some other versions I've seen have had screws. Little plastic clips that just bend and clip over and push out of the way. This one does want screws, okay. Which I think they're included in the set. No screws are used on this panel, they've gone for some sort of clip system. The instructions say to fit, it tells you to screw in. Use the box wrench to install the temperature sensor on the original trim panel to the new panel. Okay, so I found a little hex screw that will do the job. A bit frustrating, should be included really, but hey ho. There we go. And that clips in like so. And just pushes in like that. So overall, what do I think? It was a cheap mod. If you discount the fact that I broke the screen, it cost me £150 to get a salvage screen to replace it. It adds a bit of extra nice movement. One thing I don't like is when your phone's in the tray under there, you can't see it fully because the screen moves down slightly from its normal position. So I think that's a negative. But I'm going to be fitting a new center console soon, so that might help. Yeah, there you go. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps. I'm trying to build the channel. I've got lots of things planned. Like I said, center console generation change. I've got new generation change on door cards. I've got a heated steering wheel upgrade retrofit to do, which isn't technically possible on the 2019 cars and the cars that don't have the wiring loom. So that'll be an interesting one for people to get have a look at and see whether you want to do that. Obviously I've got a video to do on PTC heaters, and I've got my Matrix headlight upgrade retrofit to do as well. So there's lots to come, and yeah, and rear suspension as well ready for the next MOT. So you know, please like and subscribe and see what comes out next. Thank you.